Hello, wonderful earthlings. This is Wayama, soaring high above the vast southern lands, sending you warm greetings. On this Sunday morning, we will explore consciousness and choice. Is consciousness actually the ability to choose? The question opens up a profound inquiry. Does consciousness come down to the ability to choose? If we have the freedom to shape our existence through choice, could that be the essence of consciousness? To think, feel, and act intentionally rather than being led by automatic responses. Is that where our awareness truly begins? This question invites us to consider whether every moment of conscious choice reflects the very foundation of our being. The allure of this idea lies in its simplicity. Imagine if all the mystery of awareness boiled down to one powerful element: choice. If so, consciousness wouldn't just be an abstract concept, but something we actively engage in each day. Through this lens, our choices, both big and small, become the canvas upon which we paint our existence. Is that the secret? As Kung Fu Panda would say, there is no secret. This light-hearted reference to Kung Fu Panda introduces a paradoxical truth. The notion of a secret often implies that there's some elusive truth hidden away, known only to a select few. But what if there is no secret because consciousness is something we are already living, something intrinsic to us? The power of consciousness isn't in discovering something hidden, but rather in realizing that we are already creating, choosing, and experiencing. There's nothing we need to find. Instead, we simply need to see and appreciate what's already present. There is no secret nudges us toward the idea that enlightenment may not require anything more than recognizing what's already within. We step away from our primal and step into choice. PahPah's words highlight a pivotal shift, moving from reactive to intentional living. The primal self is instinctual, guided by urges, desires, and survival. When we operate on this level, we are responding automatically, guided by conditioning rather than conscious thought. Stepping into choice, however, is a transformative act. It means we acknowledge our impulses but decide our responses. This shift represents a maturation of awareness, a deepening of our experience. Instead of simply reacting to life, we become active participants, co-creators in the unfolding of each moment. Conscious choice becomes a bridge, connecting our primal self with a higher, more aware self. PahPah uses an example of a puppy. When they are young, they have no choice but to bite. That is a natural instinct. This is being subconscious. As they grow, they learn they are causing us pain and choose not to. This is conscious. Wayama responds with, "Interesting. No biting or choosing to be of benefit to others is a natural instinct too. That's why they are horrified when they realize it is happening." It's the difference between living subconsciously and consciously. In this statement, PahPah draws a line between two ways of being. Living subconsciously means following habitual patterns without real thought or awareness. It's the default mode, where we're guided by established beliefs and responses we may not even notice. Living consciously, however, is different. It's an awakening to the present, an act of noticing our inner workings and choosing how we respond to life. Conscious living doesn't ignore the subconscious. It just rises above it, creating space for new perspectives and intentional actions. This difference is transformative, giving us the freedom to reshape our lives and make choices that reflect our truest selves. Wayama adds, "Working with becoming conscious, we are met with the part in all of us that thinks we are conscious when we are not. The mind is easily confused and we believe whatever it says. That is why we are all responsible for our own path and destiny." So what about those who feel they don't have choice? PahPah raises an important question. What about those who feel limited, trapped, or without options? The response offers a gentle but profound reminder. There is always a choice to some degree. No matter what the circumstances, the internal experience is ultimately ours or ours to claim. When we remember this, we realize that even if we can't control external situations, we can choose our perspective, our response, or even the meaning we assign to the experience. This awareness is a source of quiet empowerment that remains even in the most challenging times. One of the laws of Maxim, to be confirmed, reflects this truth with the phrase, "Silence is consent." It suggests that in many ways our global society expects us to make choices, even through our silence or inaction. We are continually being asked to either actively participate or to let things unfold through passive consent. Realizing this prompts us to see that choosing is not just a personal matter, but an essential part of our connection to the world. PahPah asks, is silence consent? If you get a choice between door A and door B and both lead to death, and you are being forced to choose, then why would you not choose silence then? She explains further, there is choice between options, and there is choice that relies on laws of quantum physics. In which case, choosing is not between A or B, a containment of options. It becomes about creation because you can choose infinitely. Wayama adds, how can we not be creative? We are creation. It is fundamental to everything from knowing our power. Wayama expands on the concept of choice by connecting it to personal power. Our ability to make conscious choices is the foundation of empowerment. When we realize we have choice, we start to see how much influence we have over our own lives. Instead of feeling like passive participants, we recognize our role in creating reality. This awareness is empowering because it shows us that we aren't just at the mercy of circumstances. Instead, we are capable of creating change, beginning from within. Our choices reflect our values, desires, and vision for life. By embracing this power, we cultivate a deeper sense of agency and self-trust, which ripples out into every aspect of our experience. Consciousness is creation. PahPah brings the conversation full circle with this simple yet profound insight. Consciousness and creation, in her view, are one and the same. To be conscious is to be a creator, actively shaping the world around us through our perceptions, choices, and intentions. This statement challenges us to see consciousness not as a static state, but as an active, generative force. Every moment of awareness is a moment of creation, where we contribute to the tapestry of life. Consciousness becomes the raw energy from which we manifest our reality, bringing ideas, feelings, and dreams into form. Through this lens, each choice is a creative act, and to be conscious is to engage in a continuous process of bringing existence into being. Thank you for listening. Please like and comment below if there is a topic you want us to explore or just say hello. May your prayers shine upon earth, greeting it with your love. Namaste.